Today is the day we have all been waiting for. We've journeyed across the globe to uncover what makes these student entrepreneurs tick. From their inner circles to their hometowns, we've delved deep and seen it all. Welcoming them to Cape Town for the Global Student Entrepreneur Awards semifinals, we've witnessed their fierce determination to impress their coaches and advance to the finals. Laughter, tears, and now GSEA names its winner. Stay tuned for the electrifying finale of Start It Up.
Hi everybody, this is Doah. Imagine yourself at the hospital and you ask yourself, is he even listening?
Electronics, we've been able to reduce costs to just $3,000.
Hey, it's finals day.
Hey girl, how are you feeling?
I'm stressing out.
Ladies, gentlemen, everybody, welcome to the finals of Start It Up Season 3. Today, 6 aspiring entrepreneurs, mentored by pros from the Entrepreneurs Organization, step into the spotlight before an esteemed panel of judges. They're all here for a shot at the $50,000 jackpot and bragging rights for their region. With tensions are running high and their eyes on the prize, let's introduce our top 6 contenders. Our first student, the innovator, representing LAC, Nat Vargas.
Today is the big day. The big day has arrived, and I'm really confident because I know what is my product.
Flying the flag for MEPA, she's a force to be reckoned with. Yara, Yousry.
I'm feeling very nervous, but I try to calm myself down and I believe that I can do this.
For North Asia and APAC, the fiery competitor, Karina, Dewi.
I'm feeling so excited because this is the day, so I have to show the world that what is my business.
From Europe, the pioneer, Doah.
Today, I don't really get nerves. I just feel like a champion already.
North America's standout this year, Logan James.
Honestly, it's nice that now that we're here, the pitches have to be ready and there's nothing else to prepare, right? There's no other work to be done. We just have to go for it now.
And finally, from South Asia, the powerhouse, Nishkarsh Srivastava.
I'm happy that I'm here, So after 1600, we are now 6 students now getting to pitch our companies. So I'm super happy that I made it here.
Here to decide who will take home the trophy in this year's Global Student Entrepreneur Awards finals are our expert judges. Founder of LimaVentures, Volkan Gunel. Serial entrepreneur and board member, Jenny Holmström. Global chair of the Entrepreneurs Organization, Jamie Pujara. Founder of We Think Code and Dire Wolf, Arlene Steyl. Founder of Hollo Medical and winner of Season 2 of Start It Up, David Hodgson. Judges, welcome. I want to know, what are you looking for from our student competitors today?
I'm looking for a passion and dedication to their business.
What about you? What are you expecting to see from these pitches today?
And I want to get to know more about your missions, what you're building.
For me, I think it's really about the values that a person has, but I want to see who's also a student of entrepreneurship.
Arlene, what are you thinking? What are you excited to see from these students' pitches today?
I'm hoping to see some energy. I'm hoping to meet people who believe they can change the world, and I look forward to being inspired.
David, you've been in these guys' shoes before. What are you feeling being on the other side now?
Yeah, firstly, it's much more comfortable on this side of the table. Secondly, I'm looking for a story. I want to hear the story of your life and why you're here, and I want to be inspired.
Judges, thank you so much. First up, the top European candidate this year, Doah. Doah, your time to pitch starts now.
Imagine you're at the hospital. You walk into the doctor's office, you sit down and start talking about what's wrong. Across from the desk, there's somebody who is not even looking at you. He's looking at the computer screen, typing. You think to yourself, is he even listening to me right now? Can I trust someone with my health if they seem like they're not listening?
Oh, she did it!
She did it! Yay!
When I first shared this passion with the ones closest to me, my family, all I heard was no. I felt so lonely at the time because I was filled with this joy of creating something and making the impossible possible.
That's good, that's good.
Look at the slides. Much different than before, right?
Yes,
Look at that.
totally different. She made a progress.
Wow.
She is...
She's
This girl is on fire.
At Meditech Labs, the problem we knew by heart. We wanted to create a reality where doctors don't have to choose between the work that they love, the clinical work, actually caring for the patient, and documentation. So we put forward our product, Autonom.
We didn't talk about the slides, but she got it completely.
Yeah, she got it.
So that means without any manual work, they're able to generate the full report and able to review that from their computer screen. We have an amazing team behind all this. We have an experienced entrepreneur, we have a computer scientist with a master's in AI, and we have an expert data scientist. We have started our operations in Turkey and finalizing negotiations to go to the GCC market and then the US. Here, language is no problem for us. Because we develop our proprietary AI technologies, we're able to support multiple languages. The thing we're trying to create is repairing the relationship and connection the doctor and the patient has with each encounter. Thank you so much.
Let's see what they're going to ask now.
Yeah, thanks for your clear presentation. I wonder, how do you foster a positive company culture and motivate your team?
Yes.
As a young entrepreneur?
Yes. This is actually quite a good point because compared to other founders, my co-founders, I'm the only female and I have an approximate 10-year age gap with all of them. But how I see it on the daily is we're just like a family. It's not like they're my bigger brothers, but we're just there for the same vision. And for the same vision, we leave our egos behind and just try to put something forward that we can all stand behind.
I think she was phenomenal, the way she answered the question, how she came across so authentic.
Doah, congratulations on pitching here in the finals of the Global Student Entrepreneur Awards.
Oh, it's so great. Come on, come on. Wow, wow. Just a big wow. He couldn't have done any better. Done a little bit better. That was really great.
How do you feel?
I feel amazing. I felt the connection with the judges and the questions.
Did you see their faces?
Did you see their smile?
Yeah.
Flying the flag for North America, please welcome Logan James.
Hi, my name is Logan James, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Thrift Jam. Today I want to tell you about myself, my business, and about what really drives me. But I want to start this story where Thrift Jam went from being a side hustle to a full-time venture. So to really quickly catch you up to that point in time, we started in 2020 by taking $600 and using it to curate a vintage clothing collection. We sold this collection for about $1,000 and just repeated that process until we had made about 30 grand. At this point in time, we were ready to turn our side hustle into a full-time business venture. Our idea, to create a vintage clothing store on wheels. I've included some stats here, but I'll point to the bottom left-hand corner, which is that 85% of all textiles made each year end up in the dump that same year. Currently, the solution to this problem is reusing items as secondhand or vintage. However, only about 1% of textiles are ever resold as used. So what about that other 99%? We found a way to put those to good use. We feel that by coming into this space and offering very unique unisex designs at lower price points, that we'll be able to become the leader in this space by 2027. Thank you all for listening to my story. Let's get to some questions.
That's great. You guys get the problem.
I mean, firstly, very impressive. clearly you're filling a gap and you're doing something super cool and you're showcasing it here today.
Thank you.
And I think you answered a lot of business-related questions, but I don't know if I know enough about you as a person. What do I need to know about you?
Yeah, I'm so glad you asked that.
Perfect.
So I'm from Utah. And for those of you that don't know about Utah, it's a very cookie-cutter culture, right? Everyone belongs to the same religion. They look the same, they dress the same, they act the same, and everyone's kind of like that. And so that's kind of where my love for vintage originally started. I found that it was a way to inexpensively express my personality. And I found that the more I expressed my personality through my clothing, the more comfortable others were being their true selves around me. And I just really loved that. And so that's really like where my passion for clothing in general, and specifically unique, one-of-a-kind clothing comes from, is because I just have seen what it's like when people don't express themselves and they feel like they must act a certain way. And I love how people act when they finally feel free, I guess, to express themselves however they want.
Logan, congratulations. Well done here in the finals of Started Up.
Thank you.
Judges, thank you so much. You can begin your scoring.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Well done.
You did it, man. You did it.
I feel good.
You did great.
I tried. Yeah.
No,
I was
maybe
a little,
you did great. Yeah.
not shaky, but like I felt a little shaky during the pitch.
It didn't come
And
through.
it was because there was a few things that I wanted to say that I knew I wasn't going to say, but the questions led me straight into
Yes.
it.
Karina, welcome. You ready to go?
Ready?
Beautiful. Judges, are you ready?
Ready.
Yes. Karina, your time starts now.
Good afternoon, dear judges. First of all, thank you very much for having me here. I can't believe it. I'm really humbled to be surrounded by so many great entrepreneurs. I'm Karina Dewi, representing of my beautiful country, Indonesia. However, more than just a name, I'm a dream warrior. I grew up in simple family where dream and ambition may not be the top priority. My father didn't finish elementary school and my mother only finished junior high school. Such is challenge of rural life. Their mindset on education is to not narrow and think of college as a waste of money. In fact, they actually didn't want me to continue my education and pushed me to work after high school so I could earn money quickly. This put me to a very tough conditions since I have this childhood dream of become an entrepreneur. So I tried to break away from my family's tradition just to prove that I can be more than just a worker. Finally, I can secure a scholarship, making me the only one of my family who goes to college. And now, I'm the first member of my family who go abroad to represent our country in this GSEA event. That is very impressive to me. So before we start, I want to ask you all, have you even heard about sorghum plants before? A whopping 85% of sorghum plants ends up as waste. So what do? They either burn it or feed it to livestock, both with their own set of problems. Burning sorghum waste can release dangerous stuff into the air, adding global carbon footprint, and livestock don't really like sorghum in their meal. Seeing this problem persist for decades, I realized there is a challenge that we need to solve together. I want to grab this opportunity to make a positive change, not just for myself, but for the community and my family. That's why me with my partner introducing Biogum, a small step to help farmers and tackle sorghum waste issue. Biogum can reduce carbon emission by 32%. It is equal to 1 hour's blackout in the city of Jakarta. Together, let's spin around how business sustainable. That is all from me. Thank you and have a great day.
Karina, well done. Congratulations. Now, judges, over to you for your Q&A.
What I'd love to know is, now you've traveled abroad, you've made it here today. What is your dream in life now that you know you're capable of anything?
Okay, that is so interesting question. I try to in English, but even that is not perfect, I want to try. My life dream is to how that I can make a positive change in my surroundings, how I can be a pioneer and make a difference from the tradition that already before.
To add, I think you've already achieved that, so keep going.
You did so well. I'm inspired by your story. You know, it's very moving.
Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Karina. Thank you.
Yeah, I know that's why they sent you into the finals and you deserve it.
Please welcome onto the stage our student representing LAC, Nat Vargas. Nat, welcome. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Your time to pitch starts now.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for the opportunity to be here today. My name is Nat Vargas, the passionate founder and CEO of Limbex. So I always knew that I wanted to be an inventor, to create things with my own hands, especially to create solutions to resolve big problems. Since school, I have always sought to get involved with social projects with the intention of being able to help others. I was the president of the student union. And in 2018, I joined the Army and graduated from the Reserve Officers Training Corps as an officer, and the experience was one of the best of my life. It was rewarding and reinforcing me values and skills that I consider essential, such as leadership, communication, negotiation, but especially a sense of community well-being, wanting to contribute to society and do good. Worldwide, there are more than 40 million people requiring prosthetics. However, over 90% can afford the quality solution. Even with several options, current prostheses are either extremely expensive or only aesthetic or very uncomfortable. We bring to the table prostheses that are not only beautiful and functional, but also extremely affordable. Our breakthrough, with our cutting-edge use of 3D printing and electronics, we've been able to reduce costs to just $3,000. With the goal, in a few years, to Limbex stand as the global reference for bionic prosthesis and accessibility. And I conclude with my Bre-Z, who can already see herself picking up objects again. She doesn't want an aesthetic prosthesis. She wants to be able to move again. And when combined well-being, accessibility, and autonomy, we are talking about Limbex. Today, I almost wasn't here. My city and my home state in Brazil are devastated because of big floods and heavy raining. But I tried my best and I made the possible impossible to be here because I wanted the opportunity to show my product to everyone who needs a prosthetic arm. Thank you very much.
Nat, congratulations on pitching here in the finals. Judges, your Q&A starts now.
Okay, thank you for a great presentation. I'm glad that everyone is safe in your family, and I'm glad you're being here. So, do you have a role model or anyone who really inspires you?
Sim, são duas pessoas que realmente, na verdade, 3 pessoas que me inspiram, tá? Uma delas é o meu pai, porque o meu pai ele passou por muita dificuldade. Ano passado ele teve um infarto e um AVC no mesmo dia. A stroke and a heart attack no mesmo dia. E isso aí foi uma tristeza muito grande para a família, porque ele perdeu o movimento da parte esquerda do corpo. Hoje ele melhorou, ele tá bem. E mesmo ele tendo se aposentado depois disso, ele ainda fica trabalhando, ainda tenta fazer as coisas dele do dia a dia. Então ele me inspira muito a ter resiliência. Eu acho que meu pai é o maior exemplo disso, de ter resiliência que mesmo com as dificuldades, continua trabalhando e fazendo as coisas acontecerem. Porque ainda hoje ele é o principal provedor da minha família. E eu acho que ele quer deixar mais leve a situação pra gente e não quer parar de trabalhar, ele não quer desistir, eu acho que ele quer dar o exemplo pra mim. Então ele é a minha maior inspiração. Mas além do meu pai, existem alguns empreendedores que realmente me chamam a atenção. Um deles é o Thomas Edison, porque o Thomas Edison falhou mais de 1000 vezes, falhou e nunca desistiu. E se não fosse por ele, a gente não teria nem iluminação aqui agora. E eu acredito que aconteça a mesma coisa com a gente. Vários momentos a gente já falhou, isso vai acontecer de novo, mas é manter a cabeça para cima e nunca desistir. Obrigado.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nat, obrigado.
Obrigado.
Best of luck here in GSEA.
Thank you very much.
Judges, thank you so much. You can begin your scoring.
Faz parte. As perguntas você resolveu.
Nishkarsh, are you ready?
Yes.
Judges, are you ready?
Ready.
Yes.
Okay, Nishkarsh, time starts now.
Good evening, judges. I'm Nishkarsh, the co-founder of Finder. And before I begin, here's a brief about what we're doing. We're building an AI-powered search assistant that lets you search across all your apps at once to find that single piece of information you're looking for at the speed of thought. Sounds interesting, right? And that's what actually motivated me to start Finder. As a college student, I was managing college and I was dealing with a full-time job as well, but I realized that solving such a problem needed a lot of focus and attention. So that's when I decided to give up my full-time job. And as a student, it was one of the most frightening decisions I've ever taken. As an international student, I had a ton of student debt, I had expenses, bills to pay for, and no income source. So in order to fund my idea as well as my college tuition, I decided to give up a lot of expenses. I gave up my apartment to save up on rent. And for 6 months, I was couch surfing at all of my friends' places. There was no couch unturned that was left by me. And after 6 months, I was finally able to release my MVP out in the real world. And on the day of launch, I'm grateful, I got hundreds of people to sign up, download, and try my application. The feedback was phenomenal, and that's what motivated me and validated my idea. How could a 20-year-old build the next search engine? It sounded absurd. So, in order to tackle this, I did what any other sane 20-year-old would do. I grew a mustache. As quirky as it may sound, in the next couple of weeks, no one was actually able to guess my age. I suddenly became an AI expert. And in the next couple of weeks, we were able to raise our first round and hire a team of experts who helped me build and realize my vision faster. With an exceptional pool of advisors, and by the way, Vineet Agrawal is the current principal architect who's built search at Google, and now he's helping us, so that's great. With our current exceptional pool of advisors, we're building Finder, and with that, I'd love to answer any questions and take up any discussions.
Judges, over to you for the Q&A.
During that time that you told us about when you were sleeping on your friends' couches, what kept you going? Why are you still doing this today?
Wow, that's a good question. In my mind, I knew that someone had to solve this problem eventually, right? And I could just envision if I was able to solve this problem, I really genuinely had the opportunity to build the Google of a lifetime. So that's probably what kept me going. And yeah, my friends were always there to motivate me, and they used to encourage me to just give it one last try before I gave up. So that was really helpful.
Nishkarsh, well done. Congratulations and good luck here in the finals.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Judges, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, yes, what's up? Congratulations, that is amazing.
Thank
you
so
did
much.
really good.
All the judges, I think everyone's a customer now, whether you like it or not.
You solved the complex problem into very simple for everyone to understand.
Oh, I did?
Yeah,
and
that's amazing.
somehow talking about AI, the judges on the panel were comfortable.
This was the first time I've actually, spoken freely about AI technology, and people were able to relate to it. So I'm really glad that.
I think you found a way to bridge it, right? All the tech stuff to real world use.
Thanks to, obviously you too, helping me cut down
Thank you for
the
that.
random stuff.
But I think you made it fun.
Last but certainly not least, let's give it up for this year's GSEA champion from MEPA, Yara Yousry.
I'm a big dreamer. While some people may think that I dream way too big, studying architecture has taught me that those dreams can be so powerful and impactful using small tactical interventions. During one of my urban design courses, I went on a side visit to this fishing village in Egypt that is called El-Bahtini village. It's very well known for fishing and associated crafts. However, unfortunately, I find that the fishing community is currently dying out. And this is because fishermen there, like anywhere in the world, tend to use nylon in manufacturing their fishing nets, which is very expensive, mostly imported, and causes the phenomena of ghost nets. By the abundance of nylon fishing nets, the women weavers, who form about 50% of the workforce who weave the fishing nets, are currently losing their jobs. Now, let's move a few weeks forward, where I came across this furniture company that manufactures sustainable furniture out of the banana tree waste. In Egypt, we have tons of banana tree waste that are either left to rot or be burnt. So I invite you to imagine a future with me, where we can provide local, sustainable, more affordable fishing nets that are made out of the banana tree waste, offering 5 times reduction in cost than the originally used nylon. Imagine that those women weavers are put back to the wheel of economic development by getting back to their original craft. Imagine a future where through a tiny little intervention, we can make a huge impact in the marine life worldwide. And this is when Bahtinet came to life. Being a woman entrepreneur in Egypt, it's not an easy task at all. Women are taught not to be leaders, but rather to raise leaders. So I had to form my own cycle of strong women who could help me and of my community who could support what I do. Now, we offer 5 times reduction in cost than the originally used nylon, giving us a much larger profit margin. But we also aim to make an impact on ground, targeting all types of nets, including sports nets as well, that has more than 450 million tons of plastic produced yearly. So why should you vote for us to win the GSEA competition?
I'm sorry, Yara, that's time. I'm so
Thank
sorry.
You. I'm done.
So sorry. Thank you. Yara, I am so sorry. Your time is up, but thank you so much for your pitch.
Okay.
And now, judges, what questions do you have for Yara?
In your journey up until now, is there anything you would go back and do differently?
I don't think I would do anything differently. I've thought about this question a lot, like throughout different phases in my life. But everything, no matter how good or how bad it was, it shaped the person who I am today, and I'm always grateful for that.
Drop the mic.
Yara, shukran habibti.
Shukran habibti.
Thank you so much for your pitch, and good luck here in the GSEA finals.
That was beautiful. Thank you.
Yara, that was amazing. Yara, that was amazing.
Really?
Yes, yes. You mastered the Q&A. It was amazing.
Oh my God.
It was really good.
It's like you could have just gone in there without a pitch, and they could have just asked you what you did, and you could have just like dealt answers.
Yeah. You were a boss.
You are now left with the impossible task of deciding which region and which one of these students will be crowned the winner of Started Up Season 3 and who will walk away with the $50,000 cash prize. We will now give you a couple moments to deliberate before we announce the results. Good luck.
Not easy.
No, it's not easy at all. I mean, they were all awesome.
They were all amazing.
I actually went better than expected. So that's always good. Now it's just excitement. Because you still have the adrenaline, but it's over now, so you're not worried. And so I just feel good. And it was great to come out to like the support system that I've had while I'm here. That was awesome.
I think I did pretty well. I am proud of the work that I put out there. So no matter the result, I'm happy with it, but I do think I have a bit of a chance.
I was afraid, but I think that in the Q&A, I could turn the situation.
But honestly, it was wild and inspiring because you don't get to watch them. When you're
Now you get to see everything.
So
I feel like very excited because I can share my idea about my story to each other entrepreneurs around the world.
I think they were all great.
I mean, emotionally, I'm like I said, I'm feeling very relieved. It's sort of like someone opened the floodgates to my waterfall, and now I'm feeling relaxed. I feel light. My mind has stopped racing and thinking of all the different questions the judges would have asked. How would have my pitch performed? I think I did my best, and I'm really relieved that and grateful that I was able to get this opportunity to present to this great panel of judges.
And you sit like this, and you're like, okay, that's the winner.
Yeah.
Now you have to go through all the questions, which it was good.
Yeah.
I've met many amazing people here that has been very enriching to me. So I guess like that was it. This is enough for me. It's not about losing or winning anymore. It's just about the journey.
I think everyone here has to be proud of themselves. It's hard to pitch and it's hard. So I am proud of myself.
Yeah, I did it.
Now I feel better. Yeah, all the pressure calmed down. And I'm excited for the results.
Today is when the magic happens. The climax of an incredible journey for coaches of the Entrepreneurs Organization and their students. We felt the team spirit, got to know their stories, witnessed incredible growth, and lived and breathed EO's values all the way. Let's show some love for our outstanding regional finalists as they hit the stage. Yara Yousry from MEPA. Nat Vargas from LAC. Karina Dewi from North Asia and APAC. Doah from Europe. Logan James from North America, and Nishkarsh Srivastava from South Asia. The moment is finally here. This is the last time you will stand here as ambassadors of your regions. In the history of Started Up, the competition has never been tighter. The stakes never higher. We find ourselves on the brink of crowning a victor, the star of season 3 of Started Up. Each and every one of you embodies the tenacious spirit of entrepreneurship, not just for making it here to this moment, but for daring to push the boundaries of this epic journey we call life. At EO, we celebrate the trailblazers, the disruptors, and those who champion the greater good, qualities each one of you has exemplified. Yet, in the thrilling saga of Started Up Season 3, only one region will stand tall, and only one winner will claim the $50,000 prize and the title of Global Champion. In third place, Nat Vargas! In second place, Nishkarsh Srivastava. And finally, the winner of the Global Student Entrepreneur Awards. Representing North Asia and APAC, Karina, Dewi! Karina, congratulations! How do you feel?
Saya merasa sangat senang dan berbahagia tentunya. Tidak menyangka bisa meraih kesempatan ini. Terima kasih kepada Tuhan Yang Maha Kuasa dan juga kepada seluruh orang yang membantu saya selama ini. Saya sangat bersyukur dan mendapatkan kesempatan untuk membuat mimpi saya menjadi nyata.
Karina, what are you going to do with $50,000?
Ya, saya berencana untuk meningkatkan berbagai peralatan untuk kegiatan produksi dan juga men-scale up bisnis saya menjadi suatu bisnis yang lebih besar lagi dan tentunya membuat mimpi menjadi nyata.
Karina, congratulations! You're the winner of Started Up Season 3! Start it up, 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 start it up.